my face. So welcome to my craft room. This is it. This is where the magic happens. And today we are going to be making a card using our colour hop colour of crushed curry, and we're going to be making a gorgeous sea ocean theme card, which is my favorite. So I can't wait. Let's get excited. Come and make with me. See you on the craft table. First of all, for this gorgeous card, we're going to be using the small blending brush and Summer Splash. We're going to be blending this Summer Splash colour all over our little die cut piece of paper. This is 10 centimetres by 6.8 centimetres. Alright, so we're just going to ink up our blending brush, and then we're just going to start from the bottom and work our way up. Another way you could do is you could start from the inside and then work your way to the outside. We're just going to start from the bottom and work our way up, just gradient with a gradient of a lighter colour. So just nice circular movements all around the cardstock. Okay, we'll ink that up a bit more. I feel like I need to turn it and kind of go in from this side here. This feels easier to do. Sorry if the camera is wobbling. This desk that I'm using has been in my family for decades, absolute decades. My parents originally had this desk, and we used to use it as a kitchen table when I was, you know, a little girl. So yeah, so it's got a little bit of a wobble, so I apologize for that if the camera is a little bit shaky. Okay, so I'm just trying to get an even color across down the bottom here, and then we want to basically get our lighter color coming up, and really it's just a bit of an ocean scene going on. The great thing about these blending brushes is they hold so much of the ink. And if you just keep working on it, it'll spread that ink around. Okay, I'm actually quite happy with that. I've got my gradient that I was looking for. It is sea themed, so it's okay if it's imperfect. It doesn't have to be perfect for an underwater scene. Now, this blended piece is going to be mounted onto this beautiful embossed piece, which has been embossed with the swirly embossing folder. And it's actually, we're going to directly glue that to the base. Now, before I do that though, I am going to bring in that crushed curry, crushed curry, I can say that. Crushed curry, we're going to bring that in. So the crushed curry is coming in on this card in our coral. And the coral is going to sit down here. But I can't adhere it yet because I'm going to be popping a few things behind it. Now, I've just realized that when I die cut this, it moved and it chopped off the edge. So I'm going to have to be a little bit creative with this to be able to use it. So having a straight edge there is not going to work. So it may be that I just need to do a little bit of chopping. It's all good. It's all good. Mistakes are opportunities for creativity, right? So we're going to take the opportunity for a little bit of creativity. But first of all, let's have a look at how we're going to build this card up. So I know I'm going to be using a little bit of the, why do I think St. Patrick's Day? Every time I look, a shy shamrock. That's why I think St. Patrick's Day. Shy shamrock. Okay, so we're going to move this guy over slightly, trying to get it evenness there. And so shy shamrock is going to sit behind. Might need to get out my tweezers just to help me move these things around a bit. We're going to have that bit there. I'm just going to see whether I can just glue this piece down because I'm getting a little frustrated with it. We've got a bit of a rock here, and so what we want to do is we want to cover up this straight edge. So I'm going to bring in my little angel fish that have been stamped in Memento Black, and then there's a color, like a stamp, a bold, oh, why can my words not come? There is a, nope, the words aren't coming. Okay, there is a stamp that you can ink up with crushed curry, and then that'll add your color to it. Yes, so that happened. Okay, so, and we're going to be covering up there. And last little piece, we're going to bring in a little bit of Flirty Flamingo. I mean, it is a coral reef after all. I'm going to cover up some of this here. So look, I'm actually really happy with the placement of this piece of cardstock here. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to glue that down. And then we'll stop having it shift around as we're trying to make our card, right? We're here for that, aren't we? Okay. So, you know I love my multi-adhesive glue. So on it goes. And we'll go ahead now and we will adhere this to the card. So just looking to even up my sides. And just looking that I've got a fairly straight bottom. There we go. I hope you've been enjoying my Insta stories lately. Gotten back into Instagram, which is fun. I always love Instagram. It's my favorite platform. I just love it for the just being authentic and just sharing, you know, life. This, you know, Instagram is fantastic for that. Yeah, for that kind of sharing. So I think I might mount this with dimensionals. Or will I? Okay, I might come back to that. I'm going to adhere this guy down because we know where he's going. So we'll adhere that. Well, mate, oh, see? Like, do I need to? No, I definitely don't want to do dimensionals. Okay, and so he's going to go like that. Right, maybe I want to move this guy across a bit more. Yeah, I like, okay, so he needed to move it across a bit more. Okay, he can get glued down. All right, that's okay. I'm calling it a he. Can we call seaweed a he? I'm not sure. I'm also not sure if I need my tweezers or not. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay, yep, the tweezers are coming in because the glue's going everywhere. Okay, this is what I love about our Stampin' Up! Glass mat. It comes with a little chamois. Wipe it up. Beautiful. Not like my last card where I left the glue and then it got stuck onto the card. Yeah, you should watch my videos. It totally happened. Okay. Yeah, I'm loving working with the tweezers now. I feel like I have a little bit more control. Do we ever have control in card making? Oh, of course we do. Oh, beautiful. Do I want it to go over the edge a little bit? Not the white edge, the blue edge. Okay. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Glue that down there. What else do I want to glue behind? Oh, I want to glue a Flirty Flamingo piece of coral behind. Okay. So, I had some glue. Oh, where is my tweezers? I hope you can see this. Oh, have I been going off camera? Sorry. Sorry if I have. I've got to work out my my camera placement. These are things that will happen. Again, I'm shaking the camera. I'm so sorry. I've moved myself nice and close, but it means that every single bump you can feel. Okay, let's turn it a bit, or even upside down. I don't know, how am I going to glue this on? I feel like I'm all thumbs right now. Okay, so definitely aiming for this across here. Okay, hey, it just wants to wriggle. Okay, I'm going to move this down and just glue you there and then hope for the best. Hope for the best, hey? Now, is there anything else that I want to glue behind that? Yes, there is. Another little shy shamrock seaweed. So I'll probably pop those down there. You can't even see them. Grab my tweezers again. Okay. And, oh, this glue's getting low. So I've got to keep shaking it. So I'm trying to move away from the table when I shake it. Okay. So we have got our little piece of seaweed, and that is going to duck behind. I'm all thumbs again. I'm going to chuck him behind. We'll get our bit of coral. Okay. Can even come down a little bit. That's cool. Okay, this little bit of seaweed is going to go behind this little yellow bit here. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to lift and then again hope for the best. Okay, and let's check it. Let's check it. How'd we go? Okay. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It'll look even better when I glue this big piece of coral down. So we've got one more piece of coral, wasn't there? Okay, and that was the one that was coming over here, just to cover up some of this edge. So we will grab our tweezers again. Stood the glue up. Okay, it's all right. Okay. There we go. All right, now this guy is going to go under here along this edge, kind of covering the edge a little bit. Let's have a look. You know what? It's okay. It's fine. Now, our fish. I think we want to put dimensionals on our fish. So knowing that, do I want to glue down our nice little coral bed? Because yes, I do. Okay. Don't you love how I didn't even finish my sentence, but you knew exactly what I was talking about, didn't you? Okay. So this is the fun bit. We get to glue down our little coral, whatchamacallit. Is it a coral reef? I guess it is, isn't it? The coral reef. Okay. So, you know, I just love my ocean cards. I mean, you know, I live right next to the ocean. One of the, you know, or some of the most pristine beaches in Australia, right on my doorstep. You know, I blessings every day, gratitude every day for where I live. And it's funny, isn't it? Sometimes you've got to go away to appreciate what you've got. So I'm just going to go a little bit sideways here, and I'm going to just, yeah, I'm going to look at this bottom, this one here that we had a little bit of trouble with. So I'm going to look at him and just kind of make adjustments based on that guy there. Okay, I can see my seaweed. If I start gluing down, everything is exactly where I would like it to be. That's gorgeous. And what I'll do is when this, I don't think I glued right down to the bottom. So, oh no, I'm not going to chop that off anyway. So all I'm going to do is just do a little bit of a chop along the bottom there. Didn't you like that? You knew exactly what I meant when I did that, didn't you? Okay, so yeah, we're going to put dimensionals on a little angelfish. So we don't have angelfish in Esperance because our waters are way too cold for that. What I am looking out for, and I might have one in my collection of stamps, I am on the lookout for a leafy sea dragon, because we have leafy sea dragons down here in our beautiful kelp beds, or a seahorse. Yep. So yeah, this set, I'm using the Friendly Fin set, so it doesn't have any seahorses or leafy sea dragons in it, and that's okay. It's got some other gorgeous things in it, and we can use the angelfish. Who cares? It's all good. It'll look gorgeous. Okay, so we're going to, do I need the tweezers for this one? Oh, why not? Hey, just seems to help. Okay, and so we're just going to cover up now that straight edge of the cardstock. I am absolutely loving the look of this card already. And it doesn't matter your fish if they're angling down or up, or, you know, they're fish. They swim all kinds of directions. It's all good. We've got this little rock here. So we're going to add in a little rock. Now, I didn't think about this, but did I want the rock to be... Yes, I do. I want the rock to be behind. I much prefer that look. So we'll get our glue in, and it looks like I'm going to have to trim some of the bottom off, and I don't mind. I am fine with that. I hope the weather around your area is nice. I hope it's warming up for you. It's spring here in Australia, and it's really exciting. September, start to think about our summer planting in the garden, you know, getting some tomatoes in. What else would I like? Oh, I want zucchinis in. Oh, what else would I like in my garden? Of course, I want the herbs, the strawberries. My strawberries are looking a little sad at the moment after winter, so they're going to need a little bit of TLC soon. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Okay, but it's not finished. We want to add a couple of extra little elements. So I'm loving these dolphins, and in Esperance we have dolphins who play in the waves and they ride the waves, and you can, the water is so blue and clear that you can actually see the pod of dolphins in the wave, and you can see them just frolicking and having so much fun. So yeah, there are going to be dolphins on my cards. So I'm thinking of, I would like that, as long as he's, yeah, and a little bit, oh yeah. Now, should I put them on dimensionals? Yes, you say. Thank you very much. I think you're right. I think these guys are definitely going on dimensionals. So with the, oh gosh, I'm sorry, I'm out of your camera here. So with the dolphins, I use the minis and I use the large ones. The minis fit around their nose perfectly. I should do both of them at the same time. So we do his little nose, and then we've got the big dimensionals which can come off just after it. The minis also fit on the dorsal fin perfectly too. So we'll pop them on the dorsal fin. Where they don't fit quite as well is the fin. So we could use our little strategy of cutting our dimensionals, or even using some of these leftover bits. So oh, I've got one already cut and one there too, and I'll just use my take a pick and pick up one of those, and we'll pop that one there, and we'll pop that one there if it gets off the take a pick tool. Okay, and then we've got another one, and we'll just chop that one in half. Grab our take a pick tool and pop that one there, and pop this one here. Okay, lovely. And then we can go back to our large dimensionals. So we can do a large one there and a large one there. Okay, if you're a bit worried, you can flip it over and you can check. Nope, can't see any dimensionals poking out. Lovely, perfect. Okay, we go ahead and we take off the backing. Now, this is where the take a pick tool is so handy, because it can take, just picks them off. I've got one stuck to my finger. Just like that. And you can take off more than one at the same time. And you can take off from the minis as well. Oh, look at that. Okay. Don't flip it over and let it stick onto your glass mat though. Oh my goodness. Oh, those dimensionals, they really are sticky. And unfortunately, I didn't lose his nose. I almost lost his nose. I definitely lost the dimensional from his nose. Okay. So be careful. Don't do what I did. Oh my goodness. I think I should just call my videos "Don't Do What I Do." I swear, so many of my videos, don't do what I did. Oh, sorry, I'm bumping the camera again. Okay, so we're looking at our little bubbles. We're also looking at his tail. So, you know, there we go. There we go. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, and let's not have this one flip over like the last one, hey? Can you even see what I'm doing? Sorry. Okay. Oh, so in my last video, my crumb cake one, I was having a little bit of a hard time that day. In fact, it wasn't that day. I was having a hard time for a number of days. And it kind of came out in the video. Just that I was feeling really overwhelmed. I did say that I have been through that before. And I knew that I would come out the other side. And, you know, and I have. I have come out the other side. And I am taking control of certain things that I wasn't happy with. Number one, I wasn't happy with the clutter that it was in my house. So let's cut off the bottom while I think of it. Yeah, so one of the things that I wasn't happy with was the clutter, just feeling surrounded by clutter. So I've started to declutter my house, and I've started with the lounge room, and I'm just slowly working through the lounge room. I'm kind of like going around the room. Now I want to be really careful. I just want to slice that off, don't I? There we go. So yeah, I'm working around the room with the decluttering of the lounge room, and I've got one wall left, one wall where there's some shelves. So I'm going to finish decluttering the lounge room, and then I'm going to move on to the next room. So I feel like I've got that in control. That feels really good. I wanted to basically declutter my health. Now, like nothing's happened. There hasn't been any kind of like health issues that have come up or anything like that. But I did say I was avoiding, you know, going to the doctor with a concern that something may come up. So I've taken control of my diet. I'm just going to see, am I going to glue that straight to the base, or do I dimension it? No, I'm going to glue it straight to the base. So I've gone back to the Fast 800, and I'm clicked on to the keto diet that's on there. I know keto works for me, so it was an obvious choice when looking at regaining control of my food and diet to do keto. And so I'm really happy with that. As you saw in my Instagram stories, I did a little bit of menu planning around that, and a little bit of shopping so that I can be successful with that. Exercise is the next thing, so I need to put exercise into my life. I feel like it needs to shift over a little bit this way. So yeah, so just looking at doing some exercise. The holidays are coming up, so the holidays will be a really nice time for me just to kind of take a break from work. I realized during the week that I've been working for, you know, with the university prac and the study that I had to do. I've been working for 23 weeks straight. I guess just, you know, for a teacher to work 23 weeks straight without a break with young children, it was a bit much. It was a bit much for me. So yeah. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to pop a couple of little, this is the 2024-2026 in color resin dots. So I'm going to be picking Summer Splash, which I've used here, and just do like three like little bubbles for this guy here. So, you know, we'll do a large one, and then we might just do two smaller ones, kind of like bubbles for our little dolphin here. I think a little bit kind of to the side, and I think and the last thing that I would like to do is to put an insert into the inside of the card. And the question is am I going to leave the card front blank, or am I going to put a sentiment on there? It's really hard. So I think it looks great without a sentiment. What do you think? Would you put a sentiment on the outside of the card, or would you put the sentiment on the inside of the card? I'm going to leave it, but leave a comment below if you've got a suggestion. Because that's the beauty of sentiments, is that they're, well, in this case, it's the last thing to put onto the card. So it's easy enough for me to go back to the card and put the sentiment on. So I'll show you friendly fins, and we could do a thanks for everything, here's to you. We could do a my friend, a happy birthday, or even make a splash. So if you think any of those would be suitable to throw on the front of the card, let me know. Just chuck a comment down below. And while you're at it, I'd love it if you subscribe to my channel. Like it, subscribe. That'd be awesome. Make sure you're looking forward to reaching, I think it's 100 subscribers. And I get to do lives then. Yay! So that's pretty exciting. Something to kind of aim for, a goal. So we've got our insert, and we've got our card. So are we gonna make our inside pretty? What have we got? What could we use? What could we use inside the card? We could use more fish. I'm going to use the Make a Splash. In fact, I've just decided I'm going to give this card to my grandson. He just turned 7, so that will be a gorgeous card to give to him. So it's going to be a happy birthday, Make a Splash. I'm going to now I've got other cards of these to make, so please leave that comment, because I will, on another card, I will take your suggestion. But I have decided that for this card, then I'm going to give it to my grandson, and I'm going to do happy birthday, Make a Splash on the inside of the card. So we're going to grab out our happy birthday. Now, it's a good font. You don't have, it's a forgiving font, which is great, but I am just going to still just line it up a little bit. I'm going to stamp it with some memento. And I'm going to do happy birthday first. Let's make sure the card is all nice and straight. Okay, and I'm going to go make sure that's all nicely inked up. It's a new stamp, so sometimes, there we go. Sometimes there's a little bit of or something that's on the stamp. So you just need to stamp it a couple of times, and then it'll stamp beautifully the next time that you would like it to. So happy birthday. Yeah, that's beautiful. I just had to stamp that one. I was actually really happy with that. I only had to stamp that off 2 times, and then the 3rd time it stamped up absolutely beautifully. I don't know why I'm putting the lid back on the memento, because I still want to stamp that Make a Splash, and I still haven't decided. In fact, I think I might do a dolphin. And I think the dolphin might be kind of like coming off the card. So I hope you've had fun with this video today. Kind of really just winged it together, haven't we? It's been fun. I've actually really enjoyed it. I had a little bit of a plan when I came on today of, you know, what I was going to make. But yeah, it's been really fun just kind of making it as we go and coming up with things. I'm really, really happy with the look of it. So I haven't used this either, so I'm going to stamp this one off. Well, hopefully just twice again. Yeah, it's looking really good. So happy birthday. And then I'm going to leave a bit of a gap. Just make sure that my base is straight. And leave a little bit of a gap, and then I'm going to do Make a Splash. Perfect. Okay. My 7-year-old grandson is going to absolutely love this card. And I'm going to love giving it to him. And that's why I do this. It's why I stamp and make cards, because I love giving what I make to others. So, oh, that's right. We were thinking dolphins, because it's Mega Splash. So yeah, why not dolphins? Coming off the card. So pop these on here. Might just shift that up there a little bit so you can see, because I'll probably do like the dolphins down here. Yeah, we'll just keep with the dolphin theme. I stamped the last dolphins. So these dolphins here I stamped in basic grey. This rock and coral down here, that was stamped with basic grey, but then a stamped off espresso ink was used for the rock. I was really happy with that. So I'm just going to get my basic grey. Okay, ink up the outline of our dolphin, and like I said, we're going to get him just to kind of come off the side of the card. Oh, I kind of squished him, but that's okay. So we've got one dolphin there. Do we want? Well, you gotta have more than one dolphin. Let's have another dolphin coming up here. Just like I see them in the waves. There we go. Oh gosh, it does. It so reminds me of seeing them in the waves down at Blue Haven. Beautiful little spot, one of my favorites. I'm going to keep that out because I'm going to go ahead and use the fill color, the fill stamp. Remember how I couldn't remember at the beginning of the video and I couldn't think of what it's called? It's called a fill stamp. It just came to me. So there's a fill stamp for the dolphin. And as you can see in the card, it just does like his dorsal fin, tail, and like back. So yeah, so that's really cute. So we're going to add our, might just stamp off this time and then line up there we go. Oh, that's cute. There's just like a hint of colour. It's not too, you know, yeah, no, it's a nice little hint of colour inside the card. Not as bold like on the front of the card. But that's okay. That's fine to be nice and bold on the front of the card. I know he's a little bit off on this one, but that's the beauty of doing it with a little bit of stamping off, because you can't see that I was just off a little bit there. Isn't that awesome? Okay, and lining this one up. There we go. So this is two-step stamping if you weren't sure, and that's where you stamp in one with one stamp, and then you come in with another stamp to kind of finish it off. So it's a two-step stamp. You could, of course, just stamp the dolphin outline, and then you could colour it yourself. Oh, there's lots of things that you could do with an outline stamp. One of my personal favourites is to stamp an outline stamp on designer series paper, and then cut it out. So imagine that. Imagine little floral dolphins. How cute would that be? And of course, with the set are these beautiful dies. So that's how we got our dolphins cut out there, and our fish were cut out. So of course the Friendly Fins stamp set, and you can buy it in a bundle, and that's called the Friendly Fins die set. I love that Stampin' Up! Has now calling their dies the same as what they're calling their stamps. It makes it so much easier. Okay, so just going to adhere our insert into our card. And then we can call it done. So again, just getting our borders around like so. Little skew all good. There we go. Happy birthday, make a splash. Oh, my grandson's going to adore that. I want to say thanks so much, guys, for watching my video, and if you've liked it, awesome. If you're subscribed, mwah, thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed making this card with me. I had an absolute ball using the Friendly Fins stamp set and dies. I'm really happy with the way that the card has turned out using the blending technique. That was really fun. I love this embossing folder in the background, the swirl embossing folder. I love the crushed curry colour and the flirty flamingo, a little bit of the shy shamrock happening there, all on this beautiful summer splash card base. Open it up. Inside we've got that happy birthday, make a splash, and our little pot of dolphins. It's just a beautiful card, and I hope when you make it that it reminds you of a special place that you've been. It definitely reminds me of this beautiful place that I live in. It just gives me so much gratitude to be able to do that. So yeah, thanks so much, guys. Welcome to my craft room and welcome to my face. And I hope that you'll see more of it.